Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be addressing a statement that we keep hearing whenever we do videos about buying land here in the U.S. There's a number of you who keep saying that we should be encouraging people to buy land in Africa. Okay, to buy land anywhere is not as easy as just deciding that I'm going to buy land here or I'm going to buy land there, much less just saying I'm going to buy land in Africa. There's a lot more to it than just making a decision, especially if you don't have a whole lot of money. If you notice, the land situations that I've talked about mostly on this channel are very affordable parcels of land. I've talked about buying like an acre or two here and there for a very, very low amount. Okay, I have yet to hear of any opportunities where you can go buy a chunk of land in Africa for $2,000 or $3,000. Okay, now of course many of us do have the mindset where we wish it were that simple and we could just say, okay, you know what, next week or next month or next year, me and my family are moving to Africa. We would love to be able to do that, okay? But it's not that easy. It's not as simple as just making that decision to just go and buy land in Africa. There's a whole lot more to it than that. We've even had people who were born on the continent who have told us to be careful and that you can't just decide to go. A lot of people who have gone to Africa, they can obviously afford to do so, right? You have to have a decent amount of money saved up, not just to move there, but to live there once you get there, okay? Then from there, you have to be able to sustain yourself. If I had the choice, I would love to say, okay, I want to go to this country or that country or that country in Africa and reside there until is either my time to die or for the Most High to do what he's going to do in the earth, right? But as it stands right now, a lot of people can't afford to move to Africa. A lot of people can't even afford to visit Africa. This is why I don't understand why people keep saying, why do you encourage people to buy land here in Babylon? You keep saying buying land in Babylon, where it's not so affordable and so easy to just go and buy land in Africa. Okay, now I know that there are deals and situations. A lot of people have made it their point to say, look, this is what I bought in Africa. This is how I live in Africa. This is what I did, right? A lot of people don't tell you that they're military connected, that they had a whole lot of cash going into it, right? A lot of people don't tell you that they already have family roots set up in Africa that they have connected to, because we all have family roots in Africa, right? But a lot of people don't tell you all of the other stuff that goes along with that, like the military connections, the family roots, and the deep pockets. Okay, now I have heard stories of people who did try to go over there with a very minimal amount of cash, and they did regret it. Okay, they did. We've heard those stories. But this is not to bash Africa in any way, because I'm going to be honest with you, the whole world loves Africa. Yes, they do. Don't let nobody kid you. The whole world loves Africa. This is why they sliced and diced Africa and divided it amongst themselves, because they love Africa. What they don't love are the people of Africa. But everyone loves Africa. People want to visit there. They want to live there. They want to explore there. They want to build businesses there. They want to dig there, loot there, and all kinds of things. So Africa is, a beautiful place. Africa is rich in resources, not paper money, but real true, tangible resources. But in terms of living there, it is easier said than done. So for those of you who keep on giving us the same thing over and over, don't think for 1 minute that a lot of people, so-called black people here in the U.S., don't think for 1 minute that we wouldn't want to live in Africa. But if you can't afford to go and you don't know anything about Africa and how to navigate there, you're just setting yourself up for failure. Okay? If anybody can prove me wrong by answering every question that someone like myself or anyone else would have, like, what do you do with this situation or that situation? Okay? Are there any jobs? How much money do I need? What is the infrastructure like in various regions? Will I have to come over there with X amount of dollars? Can I afford to buy a house? If this is all I have, once I buy a house and land, what do I do from there? How do I support myself from there? Is it easy to set up a business and grow a business? Will my business be supported? Will people even buy from me? Because we've even heard from Africans that say that even if they have a business, that many times our own people on the continent would rather buy from Europeans than their own. There's so many things to consider. Okay? For those of you who live on the continent of Africa, please don't view this or see it as some type of attack on Africa. How can you say it's an attack when someone simply has questions or concerns about their well-being and their ability to survive in certain situations? And when I say certain situations, the job environment, okay? So many other things that seem to bubble to the surface a lot. And when these things come up and questions arise, do we not have a right to ask questions? Okay? I mean, it's the same here. We can't just move to any area in this country. We can't. Okay? There are some areas where they've blatantly flat out told us we don't want no black folk. You see? And so we got to know where to go when we go to Africa. Will we be wanted there? Okay? I know that in certain regions they are welcoming us with open arms. In other areas, not so much. So if we ask questions, we are not putting down our beautiful melanated brothers and sisters on the continent. We are just concerned and we are just filled with questions. Can we afford it? So many things that need to be answered. Okay, that's all. I'm done with this video. In the comments below, share your thoughts and concerns on this. Okay, we're not here to argue about anything concerning Africa. We're just trying to make a point here. But anyway, feel free to share your thoughts and concerns. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, share and like this video. And with that, I'm out.